Hey, what's going on everyone? In this video I'm going to talk about why you should move abroad. In case you don't know me, my name is Cameron and I spent 3 years living in Shanghai, China. Now those 3 years had an incredibly positive influence on my life, and I truly believe that people can really see the world in a better way and learn more about themselves by living abroad. Now, I'm not here to say that there won't be any drawbacks or that you won't have to make any sacrifices, because you will. Nor am I saying that you should move to China and follow my path. Your interest will tell you where to go. What I'm saying is that all of these drawbacks and all of these sacrifices are so worth it, times 100, all right? So that being so, I've come up with a list in no particular order about why I think everyone should move abroad. So this one is the most important actually. Before I moved to China, I honestly had very little experience being outside of California even. Since then, I've traveled to 25 countries and including most of Asia. If you live in the United States, you know that it can take a while to travel anywhere. Well, when you're already living someplace else, you can go to other places super easy. For example, LA to Bangkok is roughly 15 hours by flight. But from Shanghai, Bangkok is only 4 hours away. I went to Thailand about 4 or 5 times over the period I was living in Asia. One, because I loved it, and it was so close, right? I even went over there on a 3-day weekend once. Now, can you do that in the good old USA? Another reason is to learn a second, third, fourth, fifth language. How many languages you know, I don't know. However, I really think it's so important. Now, as an American, almost everywhere you can find somewhere that speaks English. You don't really need it. You don't need to learn a second language. But I've always wanted to learn a second language. So during my time in Shanghai, I really put a lot of effort and made it my mission to learn as much as I could about the Chinese language. Now today, my Mandarin is not the best, but I can definitely have a conversation and get my way around easily in mainland China or Taiwan. Learning a new language is never easy, but being immersed exactly inside of the culture where you have to speak it every day, that's going to be your best way to learn about it. Now another reason why you should move abroad is because you can really leverage your skills that you have. Now some of you might say, I don't have any skills. Liar. Every single person watching this video right now has skills. Now, for the most of you, being a native English speaker is a massively important skill that you can use while living abroad. So outside of my day job, I was actually able to gain a significant client list, getting over 10 hours a week, making $60 an hour just teaching English, all right? These skills are so important. What I really loved about living in Asia was being able to try all the different foods. After living there for 3 years, I've become obsessed with Asian food. All right? Without living abroad, there would be no way I'd be such an adventurous eater that I am today. From steamed snails on the street in Saigon, to soup dumplings in Shanghai, raw sushi in Tokyo, and even pig's brain in Chengdu. If you live abroad, you're going to be surrounded by so many smells that you'll just want to dive right in and enjoy. So many people nowadays are starting to realize all the benefits of living abroad, right? And because of this, they're going to explore so many other countries. This is causing you to meet so many other people from around the world. Now I have friends from places like France, Canada, England, Hong Kong, Thailand, Taiwan, the list goes on, right? Everywhere you go, you get to meet these new and awesome, super friendly people. Now you may be asking yourself, all right Cameron, you got it, I'm in, I want to move abroad. But what's the best way to get a job? Well, there are really 2 options, all right? If you're a native English speaker and you have a bachelor's degree, I would really recommend that you go and teach English abroad. Even if it's for 3 to 6 months, you can get a good feel of it. Now, a lot of people say they don't want to be teachers, but don't view it as that, right? Just kind of go out there, experience it, and then if you really don't like it, you can kind of shift into another industry. The second way that you can make money abroad is by starting an online or multiple online businesses. There are so many co-working spaces all around the globe. They're super cheap, super good way to keep focus while on the road. So I recommend either you start off by kind of learning to teach English and you need to have a bachelor's degree to do that, or you can definitely start an online business and be able to live anywhere on your own terms. If you're interested in the program that I went through to move to China, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much. I hope I've convinced you to move abroad. Don't wait for someday, do it now, all right? And if you've liked this video, give me a subscribe or give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. What country do you want to move to? See you next time.